I need to go see our speaker.
Welcome everybody tonight. Just a quick word in case you didn't know. Tonight's event will be live streamed. So if you have somebody at home that wants to watch, we have a couple minutes here to get in touch with them to have them get on. You can find it by going to YouTube and then searching for OCM BOCES, and you should be able to find our live stream of tonight's event. So welcome, and we'll get started soon. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a common circumstance on my phone.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Good evening. I wanted to let everybody know that if you go to YouTube, OCM BOCES, and you search OCM BOCES, we will be live streaming. So if there are folks here that you want to be able to view this while it's happening, they can see that on YouTube, OCM BOCES. So we'll get started in a few minutes. Thank you. Audience, please be seated. Thank you. Good evening and welcome. I'm Mari Uclea, Director of Adult Education here at OCM BOCES, and I would like to welcome you to this evening's graduation. Please join me in a round of applause for our students' accomplishments. I would like to take this opportunity to thank some distinguished guests in our audience this evening. The support that they provide to our programs is beyond measure. We are very fortunate to have the following people in the audience this evening. Joining us tonight, Dr. Matthew Cook, District Superintendent. Colleen Vigiano, Deputy Superintendent. Matthew Tiroli, Coordinator of Adult Education Training Programs. And Andrea Jones, Health Occupations Coordinator. As always, thank you for your continued support for our adult education in our community. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank some very special people. Without their support and guidance and dedication to our graduates, we would not be here this evening. Could I ask that all of the OCM BOCES teachers, support staff, and volunteers please stand and be recognized. Without your hard work and dedication to our students and our programs, tonight would not be possible. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Cook, District Superintendent, up to say a few words.
Thank you, Mari. It's my honor to be here. It's my privilege to be here and to speak with you a little bit. I was told I have about 30, 45 minutes to. That's the third time I've made that joke because we're doing 3 ceremonies tonight. So thank you for laughing each time. Anyways, the things that people have had to work through over these last couple of years are not insignificant. And when I reflect back and think a little bit about the kinds of characteristics that are important for people to have success in their lives, you could list a whole bunch of different characteristics that, personality traits, skills that people develop. But probably the one that is the most important to me, the one that probably sticks out to me the most, is perseverance. And there isn't anybody in this room, almost by definition, that hasn't persevered, that hasn't worked through some stuff, that hasn't overcome some stuff, that hasn't made some commitments to themselves and to the families to try to better their position, better where you're at, try to improve your future, and think about where you're headed. And for one, I've gone back 3 different times in my life for further degrees or certifications, and once in my 20s, once in my 30s and 40s, and once in my 40s and 50s. So this might not be your last time doing this, right? And what I can tell you is that each time you commit to yourself and you bet on yourself, and your desire to improve where you're at and improve the situation that your family's at, and provide opportunities, the whole community benefits and everybody winds up benefiting from it. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for betting on yourself. Thank you for investing in yourself, because we're all richer for it as well. It is my honor and privilege to stand before you and to welcome you and to thank you for all that you've done. So I look forward to now hearing from a student that is, somebody a little bit more in tune with the message that you need to hear tonight than any words that I have to say. So it's, again, my privilege to be here.
Thank you, Matt. Tonight's student speaker from our literacy program is Angela Velasquez.
Hi, hello, my name's Angela Velasquez. I am 26 years old. I'm raised in Syracuse, New York. I started my school journey in 2018 after my first son was born. I just gotten out of a domestic violence relationship. School was hard on me, but I went and took the test anyway. I passed reading and writing. I needed social studies and science. As far as math, I had an advantage due to my algebra regents in high school. In 2019, I started 2 businesses, Unique Creations by A. Marie, founded in 2019, handcrafting, party planning, balloon work, you name it, I made it. My second business was founded after my CPET visit in February of 2021, Dose Girl Apparel. Dose stands for Determined, Overlooked, Strong, and Empathetic. This is a clothing line inspired by the overcoming of the obstacles of mental health. I was a little discouraged, but with self-care, I was determined and decided I wanted to go back to school. I wanted to be a motivational speaker and a mental health advocate. Growing up with mental health, it was a struggle. I suffered of bipolar schizophrenia, anxiety, PTSD, personal class B disorder, and depression. I was a mess, but through the mess, I was determined to overcome it. In July of 2021, I took my tape test. I wasn't consistent with attending at first. When I went when I could, and I worked a full-time job. I had a 4-year-old son who was really busy. On September 11th, I had a head-on collision with a drunk driver. That experience gave me the fire in my head I needed to go back to school and focus on self. I started with changing my narrative. With the help of Miss Norma, constantly texting me, asking me where I was whenever I was running late, I was able to be more consistent and believe in myself a little bit more. I came to class 4 days a week. I asked for work every day so I could study at home. I studied at work. I studied at the hair salon. I focused on self and made sure that no matter what life threw at me, no matter what mental health wanted for me, I stayed true to myself and what I believed in. I wanted to be successful. On October 15th, 2021, I took my TAS test. After finding out I was 8 weeks pregnant with my second child, I was scared, nervous, and I had so much self-doubt. But at the same time, I know this was it. This was the time I was waiting for. 8 years, my high school diploma, my biggest short-term goal. And it made me feel so good to know I did something for myself. I continued moving forward with my academic journey as I was accepted into the OCC for their 2021 spring semester in liberal arts, communication when elective in fashion. I will be the next world best communicator and fashion designer. Always remember to stay true to who you are. Believe in your dreams and manifest anything that you dream. If you could dream it, you could be it. Determined, overlooked, strong, and empathetic. Dope school.
And each member present here this evening in the audience has helped to support our students along their path to success. Our students have worked hard. They've spent hours in the classroom and on homework outside of the class. They've made sacrifices along the way to get to this point. Without the support of their family and friends, tonight would not be possible. I would like to extend my appreciation to each and every one of you. And students, I would like you to turn around and say thank you to those that are here to support you as well. At this time, I would like to welcome Matthew Cook, Colleen Vigiano, and Matt Trolley up front to help congratulate our graduates.
Thank you. That is a tough speech to follow. That was wonderful. Tonight we have students who have earned their high school equivalency utilizing two pathways. The first are National External Diploma graduates. These students have completed 67 different rigorous competencies with 100% accuracy. The student tonight from the NEDP program is Fratisha Johnson. I'd like to ask her to proceed. The task test and earn their high school equivalency diploma. These students have studied content and sat for a standardized assessment that took over 7 hours in a 2-day span to complete. I would now like to recognize those graduates. I would like to first ask Mohammed Atiyah to please come up. Grace Bartlett. Amanda Bermudez. Tony Cerfella Young. Michelle Cobb. Paige Cosillo. Colin Deegan. Margaret Dolbear. Sean Dolbear. Renisha Frick. Cecil Hall. Elijah Horning. Anya Karlstrom. Alexis Kelly. Justina Leggett. Victoria Marlowe. Christina McClellan. Christy Mowry. Shanika Ogletree. Zachary Puff. Shelby Shella. Shane Stanislaw. Shelby Stewart. Janaya Tyler. Angela Velasquez. Latoya Perry. And lastly, Andy Pitts. Graduates, I'd like to ask you to please stand. You got it. At this time, please move your tassel from right to left as a symbol of being a graduate. Oh, we saved the best for last. I'd like to introduce Alexis Perry and Pooja Perry. Congratulations. Congratulations to each of you. As you begin your next chapter, I'll leave you with a quote from Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Use what you have learned and don't stop here. This is the first step in your next chapter. We thank you all for coming this evening. Students, please remember that your caps and gowns are to be returned where you originally received them. I would ask that the audience remain seated as our students exit the area. Thank you for all for being here and helping to celebrate each and every student's success. Have a wonderful evening and safe travels home. And once again, congratulations.
I've been smiling.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Thank you.
Always is. They really were.
Jackie, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Beautiful speeches, huh?
Yes. Oh, they were great.
Somebody left from Texas, someone was. Oh, really? She's like, I got my whole family from Texas to see it. So, you know.
Don't say I never gave you anything.
Would you like some golden flowers?
There you go. There you go. Don't say I never gave you anything.
Here, we'll put this in that,
Matt, great job.
Hey,
Thanks, everybody.
thank you guys for coming. Thanks, Colleen.
Great,
Give
yeah.
your wife a flower.
Yeah,
And your daughter.
yeah.
Yeah, for winning the basketball game. Can I pick up?
Oh, yeah, we'll bring this stuff downstairs.
Here, I got
Oh, cool.
I got a box, so that'll work.
Here, I can take here.
You can put some in the box.
Did I have panic in my eyes when Angela brought her paper up and I was afraid of what was going to.
So those two weren't.
No, they weren't. They showed up late.
Yeah.
They came running in late.
Oh, gosh.
And then there were three that I did get on that I got them on. And then the people that were crossed off, I'm like, I'm just reading them because I'd rather err on that side.
Oh, yeah.
Here, I got, here.
Well, and I saw those two just sitting there. I'm like, no, we have two more.
No, I'd rather call
Connie, you
them
had two, I had two messages from you.
Yeah, I was like panicking because of the program situation. I found that thing you sent Teresa because I don't have a copy of the program. So I printed
Okay,
out.
note to ourselves.
Yeah.
We need to.
I thought we did enough.
We did, but teachers grabbed them and they were giving them out, so we had enough.
But
We
it
just
looks like
didn't know.
we didn't know because I had a stack in here. I said, Connie, we only have 5 here.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'm gonna go make copies.
We got crushed. There were a lot of
There were a
people.
lot of people.
Way more than I thought.
Yes. Woo-hoo.
Like, and that's just in the last week. Cause like last week, we didn't have anybody and I just sent it out like the Google form, like, hey, if they're not on the list, like, keep it on.
Right. Exactly. Man.
All right, Jackie's got all that stuff. All right.
I think, yeah.
What a day. This is my favorite. Oh, boy.
went to everybody's a mess and yours isn't any different. Right? So it's like, oh, it's